Congratulations on completing How to Say No Without Guilt. I'm sure this will be a fantastic tool to use for your personal relationships, work relationships, customer relationships, and so on. In our future courses, we're going to address specific tools for specific people, and here's what I mean. There are 4 basic patterns that people tend to follow, and these patterns are pretty predictable. They determine how people make decisions, how they interact with each other, and how they handle tasks. Once you understand these patterns and how to adapt to them, you can build rapport with someone you don't know. You can overcome conflicts with a lot less effort. You can choose your words according to their style. You know, the golden rule has been taught for years, and it's do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. And if we take that literally, it loses its original meaning. The original meaning is what we call the platinum rule, which is do unto others the way they like to be done unto. And that's effective. That's what we're going to learn in our next class. So let me give you an introduction. If you've ever hit it off with someone that you didn't know, you were at a party somewhere, you ran into someone, and you just magically are just like long lost friends. You probably had a complementary style to your style. If you've ever had a negotiation, a conflict, or sales opportunity, or a job interview, no matter what you do or say, it just gets worse and worse. You cannot get them on your side. You probably had an uncomplimentary style working against you. Now, there are 4 basic styles. We have the people, and these folks are generally interested in who's there, not necessarily what is going on. Whether it's work or play or home, they're interested in the people, the relationships. And on the other side, we have the process people. They're interested in doing it right and getting it done. They don't really care about the relationships as much as they care about how we're doing it, whether we're doing it, what we're doing. So those are 2 styles. We have the people and the process. Now, we have the quiet non-communicators, and then we have the over-communicators. So the quiet or non-communicators, they tend to think more than they speak. They tend to keep their opinions reserved more than just put them out there. They're the quiet non-communicators. And then on the other side, we have the over-communicators. And they tend to speak before they think. They can be very direct and sometimes aggressive. Now, these are the 4 basic characteristics that we're going to look at in our future classes. And what I found is you can, in a proven way, accurately detect, understand, and then translate to someone's style. So you need to detect their style. What style? What type of communicator are they? What kind of person are they? Are people? Or are they process? And then you need to understand that style. What do they mean by what they say? And how do they interpret what you do and say? And once you know that, boy, you can translate what you say into their language and get a lot more success with a lot less effort. Now, if I were going to speak in Canada, let's say one northern province of Quebec, I might want to learn how to speak French. If I were going to speak in Southern California, Laredo, Texas, Mexico, I would want to be familiar with some Spanish. And the reason I tell you that is a lot of people feel like if you're translating what you're saying into someone else's style, you're manipulating them. Well, it's no more manipulation than it would be to translate your language into another language so that people can understand you. You wouldn't be manipulating, you would be effective. And that's what we're all about, getting the best results, being effective with the least amount of effort. So look for future classes here on Udemy, and we're going to dive into the 4 styles, how to motivate someone, calm them down, how to adapt to their style, how to have success in a job interview. So we'll teach you how to read their style without even knowing their name.